Dr. Darien Sutton is looking at a question you're asking, and it's not about hockey. It's about what happens if you play hockey sometimes. How can I prevent itching or irritation while wearing a cast?
Sorry, I just saw itching, and you were saying hockey, and I was like,
also trying to figure out how we were connected.
No, like you break bones playing contact sports.
Yeah,
so sometimes it gets itchy. How do you fix it?
Great question, Will. So I think this is an important question, especially during the summer when I'm putting a cast on. It gets hot, it gets sweaty, it gets itchy. One way that you can prevent that is taking a blow dryer, setting it on cool, and just holding it up to the cast to get some circulating air in there. Especially with kids, you want to avoid sticking things inside the cast.
Like a wire hanger?
Inevitably, we always find a wire hanger,
like a pencil,
small toys. You wouldn't believe the things that we find when we take casts off, especially from young adults. So making sure that you're trying to avoid sticking things inside that cast.
How do you make it not itchy?
I know. Well, some people use powder, but again, that cold air usually can help decrease it. Applying ice packs above and below can sometimes decrease that sensation as well. But unfortunately, it's uncomfortable, especially during the summer.
Okay.
Your prescription for wellness.
My prescription for wellness is inspired by, I get a lot of texts from friends, and one of the common texts I get are injuries from pedicures. So I think it's important. After the third text, I said,
why are you looking at me like this is my fault?
We're going to make sure everyone knows about the rules. So number one, make sure that the tools that they're using are disinfected. Nail salons can either use a process where they soak the instruments in a sterilizing agent for 10 minutes or something called autoclaving, how we disinfect tools in the hospital. You want to make sure, if you don't know, ask for disposable tools. Also, skip the pedicure if you have any open wounds, cuts, any recent injuries. And I would also say, don't shave before the pedicure, shave after the pedicure, because that also can be considered an open wound, and you don't want to put that into that water. And then avoid cutting the nails too short. Pedicurists, manicurists should not be painful. You want to make sure there is a difference between a manicurist and a podiatrist. When you start going around the edges of the nail, that can bring you into some dangerous territory and lead you to infections, complications. So making sure you keep it simple.
You're trying to keep your toes looking cute. It's not cute if you lose your toe.
It's not. It's not. It takes about 6 months for a toenail to grow, in case anyone is curious.
Whoa. Oh, geez. Well,
that's a long time.
Just a fun fact.
And if you have any questions, you can send your medical questions to us at Instagram at ABCGMA3. Dr. Darien's going to be answering them.